welcome back to another episode of The Fuzzy Pod. I'm your host, Megan.
And I'm your host, Maddie.
And here on The Fuzzy Pod, we love to talk about all the things that give us those warm, fuzzy feelings, which includes a lot of nostalgia from the late 90s and the early 2000s.
Today, resident...
What?
We're your resident millennial, Gen Z...
Guides
into the abyss of life.
Yeah.
And making sure that we all are feeling okay.
Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Is everything okay?
Is everything okay? I'm doing great. You said nothing about my glowy tan in the 30 seconds that we've been recording.
You are so tan.
You actually haven't even seen me since I got back from my vacation. Thanks for asking. It was great.
Yes, I want to hear all about it. We have so many updates to give. Okay, you go first. I want to hear all about your trip.
I get to go first.
Yes, you get
I'm
to
just
go
kidding.
Let's hear all about it.
It's really not that exciting. I just went on a beach vacation with friends, and it was
love
lovely.
that.
And it was great.
You'll get a lot of like actual beach time in.
Oh yeah, we just literally rotted on the beach, ate good food, and that's it. The best food that Destin can offer.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
And I think I found the 2 good restaurants that were available to us. Spent a lot of time at the beach bar.
It wasn't a Bubba Gump.
It wasn't a Bubba Gump. Believe it or not, did not eat at a chain. Did not eat at a singular chain.
I'm glad. Wait, did you actually get some good seafood?
Well, unfortunately, no one in our group likes seafood. So
No one.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, not unfortunately, I guess. Well,
I guess that worked out.
You're all
that we all were in the same boat.
Yeah.
I'm a weirdo. I'm quirky.
I'm quirky like that.
And I like sushi, but I don't like most seafood. I don't eat crab. I don't eat lobster. I don't eat like most fish. Any crustaceans, mussels, oysters, mollusks. None of that. None of that shit.
Don't do it.
Go piss, girl.
Stay away.
That was the phrase of the weekend.
Oh, not do it, lady.
And that one too.
That one's big.
But it was go piss, girl, because we were just drinking all day, and everyone had to like pee every 30 minutes, and we all just filled the Destin Ocean with urine.
Floating in the ocean with a high noon in hand.
No, literally. Getting obliterated every once in a while by a wave, and then just drink in the air.
Oh, I'm glad you had a good time. You got your tan on.
I'm so tan.
It's popping right now with the white flowy dress too.
I'm tan for me. Like you can really tell my face is a different color than the rest of my body.
Yeah, sunscreen only here. Baby oil everywhere else.
And I didn't get a weird pimple this time.
Good.
I can't remember if we talked about this.
I think we
on
did.
the podcast. I'm pretty sure we did because I tell everyone who will listen. But I didn't get a weird back pimple.
I'm glad that, this time the baby oil was working for you and not against you.
Although, I'm sorry, I do need to rant for a second.
Go ahead.
Because I literally, do it, lady.
Do it, lady. On your birthday.
I almost had a minty bee and fought with the TSA agent.
Why?
And I am not that girl. Like, I really am not that girl. But it was like 5 a.m. We were catching our flight. Got to the airport 20 minutes before boarding, as one should. And get through security, they pull my bag. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Like, it's probably just going to be like, oh, we couldn't see everything. We just wanted to make sure this wasn't sussy or whatever. Because the TSA pre-check, you know how like, it's a small airport. So like, they didn't have a separate line just for TSA pre-check for like the conveyor, like where it goes in the x-ray.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Like there was a TSA line, but then they just made you conjoin.
Yeah. Did you get like a little paper or anything?
I got the little paper. So then I go through, then my duffel bag gets pulled to
all
the side.
Knives that you carry everywhere you go.
All the knives I carry, and I've never had a problem.
Just a whole set of knives.
Just all my ammo, all my guns, all my lighters. I don't know.
I was gonna make another
all my batteries.
Another Lost reference, but it's okay. I won't make you.
Okay, I won't get it.
Hear
so.
that. Yeah, it's okay. There's a character, John Locke.
You just said you weren't gonna make the reference, and then you did.
Okay,
they took my machete.
Yeah, they took it all.
Machete.
They confiscated it.
So then I'm like, okay, like what? It should just be quick. Well, the lady in front of me also got her bag pulled, and this guy's like pulling out all this stuff, and he's like, oh, like she had like a clear little toiletry bag that was probably like, for our visual watchers. I almost said visual listeners. That's hilarious. Visual watchers, like about this size. Okay? Not big.
What about for audio? You just screw you?
Yes, just screw you. Yeah,
Okay.
sorry. It wasn't big.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, like you're going to either have to, mind you, they're all travel-sized items.
Yeah.
And he's telling her this. You're going to have to check your bag or throw away any of the stuff that doesn't fit in this little quarter.
Never in my life.
Never in my life in the US of A have I had them follow the effing 3-2-1 rule.
Never in my
life.
My bag is this big.
My bag is this big, okay?
I follow the fluid ounces per individual item.
Absolutely, I followed the fluid ounces.
Do I put it in a clear bag?
No.
I never have.
If I'm traveling in Europe or out of the country, I always follow that rule because it is always enforced.
Yes.
I have never tried to fight somebody on it. I'm like, I know the rules. I follow the rules. I travel. There was a time in my life in the past couple of years where I traveled like 2-3 times a month.
Yes.
Never in my life did I have an issue.
Never forget the time that I flew back from Austin with a full thing of shampoo and conditioner that we got in a swag bag.
And they literally confiscated mine.
But mine was fine. They said nothing. Continue.
Okay. So I'm like, oh shoot. This mofo is gonna make me do the same freaking thing. Same thing. And I got expensive taste. Okay. But I also carry only travel-sized items.
Yes.
Everything is like a fluid ounce.
Yes.
Okay, but some of the bottles and things are bulky. I can't help that. That's just the packaging. So then he ends up escorting the lady because she was like, well, like, I don't want to throw away all my stuff. Like, I guess I'll just go check the bag. And he's like, well, they're going to charge you. And she was like, it's a carry-on. Like, anyways, there was a whole thing. Then he walks her back. And I'm like, oh, and then a woman TSA agent comes and grabs my bag. And she's like, is this yours? And I was like, yeah. And I was like, phew. Okay, it's a woman. Do it, lady. Okay, like I'm like, she's gonna be a homie.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, you like have to throw away all your stuff.
All
like,
of it?
No, well, like only a few of my things fit in there.
What that?
And
wait,
she was
a
like,
bag they're providing or what?
Yes,
I've never
a little
seen,
quarter like sandwich bag.
I've never seen that before.
A quart sized. I keep calling quart sized.
That's like smaller than even like the European
it's smaller
size.
than the European ones.
I have one that's regular.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. And she goes, you have to fit it. And I was like, is this a new rule? And she was like, no. And I was like, I travel all the time. All the time. I have never had to do this. And she was like, well, it's the rule. And I was like, okay, well, can my husband also have a quart-sized bag so he can put half of my things in his bag? Well, I don't know what he has in his bag. Okay, well, look.
Yeah.
Look. Please. Please.
Let's split it up.
And Ted had already like gone because my bag had, and I was like, oh, it was a small area. I was like, go just stand over there. So he's like looking at me and I'm like, and he comes over and he goes, and he's like, can I just put this in my bag? And she goes, well, like, I don't know what's in your bag. And he was like, well, I'll go back through.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I guess. She was being the biggest. And I don't like calling women names, but she was not being a girl's girl. And she was being an a-hole. Okay? And she literally was being so freaking rude and didn't even let him like choose which stuff to like put in his quart-sized bag.
I'm laughing because I'm looking at the meter. I should have turned your game down.
It's fine. It's
We're
whatever.
going into the red. Continue.
So the fact of the matter is I've never had this happen in the US of A. Okay, I've had it overseas, whatever. I follow the rules. I will follow those rules. But for her to be the biggest witch, like, excuse you, sit down, you're not a girl's girl. And that's all I have to say. And like literally pulled out my lip balm and goes, like throwing all the little things. My lip balm counted.
What? I've never heard of this. I have to take a whole like little like pouch.
So does everybody.
I thought it was just about the size of the liquid.
Yes, it should only be about that. It is. This is the thing. This is what ticks me off. Is it is technically, if you go on the TSA website, like it is a rule. But I went to Reddit and I was like, hello, are they enforcing this more now? And everyone's like, no, I travel like 4 times a month for work, 5 times a month for work. I've never had this happen. Blah, blah, blah,
Oh, you
blah.
posted on Reddit?
No. I was like searching on Reddit to see people talking about it because I was like, Destin Airport TSA agents. Apparently, like, like everyone was like, no, I've never had this rule enforced. I've never had it enforced.
Crazy.
So something about the Destin Airport can suck my cheek. I don't know.
It's Destin, Florida. What do you want?
They're just angry that they're Florida. I don't know. Like, what are they angry about?
They're sinking slowly into the ocean.
Like, their beaches are beautiful. Be happy. Don't worry. Be happy.
Go touch some sand.
Yeah. Go, like, roll in the sand for a little bit. Like, you have bigger issues to worry about than me having. And the other thing that pissed me off is, like, I had a few other, like, liquid items floating around in my bag. Like, I had, like, a lotion in my purse. I had like a little like Downy wrinkle release spray, like all travel sized, of course, but they weren't in my toiletry bag. Didn't give a rat's ass about those.
They didn't say anything about those?
No, they were just floating around. And so Megan, when I tell you, she pulled out my tiny little bottle that's like an inch of eye oil.
What?
Like, she was pulling out all the stuff, and she was like, okay, this is all the stuff you have to try to fit in the bag, and whatever doesn't fit in the bag, you have to throw away.
Throw away?
And she was like, or you can check this bag. And I was like, Mama, I don't have time, and I'm not checking my duffel bag. Yeah. It's going to get ruined.
But
I didn't think I was angry anymore, and now I'm realizing I'm so angry.
And
I'm coming for you.
Our levels are saying so, too.
I'm going to come for her throat.
Any other life updates? Hey, guess what?
No, I just wish I was drinking a pina colada right now.
That sounds delicious. Did you hear the big news? The big pop culture news?
Oh, that Taylor Swift's engaged?
Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce are engaged. And at the beginning of the year, we did our fuzzy predictions, and you predicted that Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce would either A, break up, or B, get engaged by the end of the year. Nothing in between. They wouldn't just stay dating. They'd either do one or the other. And you landed on, ultimately, if you had to lean one way, you said break up. Your theory made sense because they had been spending a lot of their dating time so focused on all the busy work stuff they were doing. You were like, realistically, like, how much togetherness has there been if she's always on tour and he's always balling?
Ball is life. He could be overseas playing ball right now.
And they landed on engaged. And kind of
crazy. Did you see that rack?
Huge.
Yeah, I mean, her watch that she was wearing during her engagement was... Did she get engaged in Tennessee?
I want to know where it's at.
Someone said that. Someone said that to me today.
Like when they were here for like not that long ago, you think?
Here's my other 2025 prediction. I think they're already married.
Yeah, and that's why they feel comfortable sharing about the engagement because they're already... Yeah,
I think that they're married.
Is that public record?
I don't think there's going to be a wedding.
It's done. Yeah. There's no royal wedding. Yeah.
It's just, there's not going to be.
3 months from now.
She's going to like release like, oh, by the way, I'm about to give birth to our child. Like we've been married. Like
a music video that'll be their wedding video.
Sure. Yeah. Like it.
Probably.
Love it.
Maybe.
I also think that she'd probably get a surrogate.
Yeah.
I don't think that she would give birth to their child. So they could have a surrogate that's pregnant already.
I like we're already jumping. First comes love, then comes marriage, then comes...
Is that jumping? Hey, some people have babies before they get married, Megan, okay?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you're already jumping to the next thing.
I'm just saying. I think that they're already married. That's my theory.
Mom's already waiting on our babies in the baby's carriage, but we got 4 dogs.
She's too secretive to announce their engagement. Like...
Yeah.
She's too private. Sorry, not secretive. She's too private, as she should be with her life, that I think that they probably have been engaged for a long time.
A long time. At least a while.
Like, I think so.
This wasn't like we got engaged yesterday on a whim. Yeah,
no.
Yeah. This was thought out.
This was intentional. And she's probably going to spend it to make some money off of it. I don't know how yet, but...
I'm excited for her.
Me too. No, it's great. I love it. I mean, you know me. I'm not a Swifter.
Yeah.
But I'm also not a Taylor Swift hater.
Yeah.
There can be a middle ground,
There
guys.
can be a middle ground.
Where
you're not a hater, you're not a Swiftie. Because as we said before, it's hard to want to like claim the title of Swiftie if you were asked, hey, can you recite all the words to the song, and you can't, then it feels like a lot of pressure.
Well, also, here's the thing. Like, some of my friends, when they found out that she was engaged, like, literally screamed, cried, sobbed, threw up, shid, farted, pissed themselves.
Yeah.
And for me, I was like, oh, cool.
Yeah. Like, almost
So
like,
what's for lunch?
Yeah, totally.
You know?
Yeah.
Was that your life update? Is it Taylor Swift's engagement?
Yeah, that actually was. Yeah, that was all I have for you. And that my house is officially decorated for Halloween. And I'm so ready.
You're crazy for that, Wildcat.
For spooky season.
You're crazy,
And
Wildcat.
I guess my birthday's coming up. So we'll have a little update on that next episode.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're going to do. I ordered this shirt that I'm really excited about. I don't know if it's going to get here in time, though, for my birthday.
Trying to think what it would be.
It's custom.
Custom? Is it like
it's custom because I couldn't find it
as
anywhere.
like a child on either boob?
No, that'd be funny. Maybe a little weird. I could not find this shirt anywhere, which I was shocked by what I wanted.
Are you going to share with the class? Or
I guess I'll just wait to see if it comes, and then you can see it then. So I'll hold off till next week.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun updates, though, next episode on your
as long as I don't get like a cold or something, because I feel like everywhere I go, everyone's like...
No, literally, I'm not even going to lie to you. I thought I was getting sick yesterday.
No.
And I was like, we'll wait it out. We'll see. And I was like, no, I'm fine. It's literally just allergies.
No, everyone's hacking.
But everyone is hacking a lung out.
Yeah.
Every 2 seconds.
Yeah, and I'm like, oh my gosh, are you good?
In other news, Nashville's weather is gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And in other news, they found a headless body.
Behind a McDonald's.
Yeah.
Well, they found the head, too.
Yeah, the
just
head,
to
I
be
think,
clear,
was
the head was there.
Just 100 feet away.
Just separated from the body.
Yeah. My theory is
my question,
the crime didn't happen there.
Oh, no.
It was dumped there, the body.
Oh, 1,000%. But here's my question.
Yeah.
Did the person get deceased by hacking the head off, or was the head hacked off later?
My theory is the later. I don't know why. It almost feels like someone just did it late. Like,
well, then my question is, why? Because
dental records.
Well, that's what I thought. But then it's so close to the rest of the body.
They didn't do a very good job separating it. It's their first time crime.
So then my follow-up is it's probably not a serial killer. Good news.
Me as a detective, that's my leading theory.
You're like, all right, solved this case. Or passed from natural causes.
Yes.
Then they were like,
chop the head just for funsies, kicked it around.
Kicked around like a soccer ball.
We're so desensitized. This is what happens.
We should start a true crime podcast.
So desensitized. That's disgusting. It's actually
This is basically a true crime podcast. We just like predicted and like did the detectives' jobs for them, you know?
Yeah, we're an all-in-one stop for you, okay?
All right. Anyways,
pop culture
RIP to that individual. I hope that whatever happened to the detectives figure it out.
Yeah,
and bring peace, some sort of closure for the family.
Do they know who it belongs to?
The head?
All of it. Do they know? I guess we don't know yet.
It belongs to the deceased. Who the deceased belongs to?
Like whose body was
who
it?
Who the family is?
No, like whose like who was the deceased?
I don't know. I haven't looked up updates, if I'm being honest.
Well, not a pop culture podcast or a true crime podcast.
I mean, we're kind of a pop culture podcast.
Yeah, that's true. But we're going to be talking today about, really, we're leaning in heavy on nostalgia and heavy on fuzzy.
We need to.
Heavy on fuzzy.
Heavy on fuzzy.
Because we're talking about forgotten TV shows of our childhood. Honestly, fever dream shows of our childhood.
Mm-hmm.
Shows that were like, wait a second.
Was that? We watched that, right?
That was a real show, right? Goes to the internet, searches every detail you can remember. Oh my gosh, it was real. And other people remember this too. Okay. Whew. It only had one season. That adds up. Why it was fuzzy.
Not all of mine only have one season.
Do you want to kick things off?
Oh, sure.
So we each have some of these forgotten TV shows that we're going to share with each other.
Okay.
And we'll have to see if, I guess we remember each other's as well.
All right. So my first one, I feel like this one, I don't think is super forgotten. It's a little fuzzy for me. but it's My Life as a Teenage Robot. I don't know if you remember this show. But it aired on Nickelodeon, and it aired for 3 seasons. But what was kind of funny about it is the first episode aired in 2003. It came from like a short that the creator had made of like a 5-minute short about this concept, and then in 1999, and then they were like, let's make a show out of that. And so then it came out in 2003. First 2 seasons came out, and then they took a 3-year hiatus.
3 years?
3 years. And it didn't come back for its final season until 2008. So there's kind of like a big gap. And then it was originally on Nickelodeon, but then they like put it on like one of their networks of
like
Nickelodeon for like the 3rd season. So it wasn't like one of their main shows.
What was Nickelodeon's like second channel? Like Disney had Disney XD.
They had a couple different ones. I think it was like Nicktoon or Nick.
So I was like, was it literally like Nick 2?
I think it was like something like that.
Tune.
But anyways, the show was about a robot teenage girl, was created by this like elderly robotics doctor lady.
And she just never had kids and wanted a kid?
And she just like made a bunch of robots. And the main character's name was XJ9, but she preferred to go by Jenny.
Cute. I thought it was going to be Jane for some
reason. So don't call her XJ9, but her mom would always be like, XJ9. And she'd be like, Mom, stop. So she's
I'm just Jenny from the block.
I'm just Jenny from the block. She had like all these superpowers, but she just wanted to be like a normal girl. And so she like went to high school, had like human friends. But also was supposed to be saving the world, I think.
Like that's part of like what she was built to do?
Yeah.
Or was it because she had superpowers, you also have super
Well, no, she was like created. So she was like created for that. So she had, I have like vague memories of the episodes, but like I remember like she was like, I just want to be a normal girl. But like all her like classmates would be like, hey, Jenny, can you do this for me?
Yeah. Can you, what was the first thing I thought of? Could you torch my creme brulee?
Yeah, because you know how we all walk around with like untorched creme brulees in our lunch boxes?
Yeah, totally.
I feel like she kind of would get annoyed though, because she's like, bruh, I'm just a normal girl.
I can't give you a light with my arm.
I'm just a normal girl. What do you mean? I'm not beep boop boop. Sorry, that was embarrassing.
That's offensive.
I hope she doesn't come for me. But yeah. It was I loved that show.
I have like very vague memories of it too. I just remember like I can see like her character very clearly. She was like a blue and white robot. With like pigtails maybe.
Yep. Uh-huh. Wait, Halloween costume?
That would actually be very cute. Stop. I love that.
Also, as we're going through these, I highly encourage for a serotonin boost, I guess, if you will, to look up old forgotten TV shows like theme songs.
Yes.
Because it really just tickles a part of the brain.
And all of a sudden you're like transported back and you're like, whoa, I do remember.
Whoa, I was a kid.
The truth is, I was a kid once. Starts crying,
bawling. Fetal position. Calls your mom.
The truth is, we have like so many like more that we could have added to the list. I think we're just gonna have to break this up into a series. But the first one I want to share with you is The Emperor's New School.
Oh, loved that show. Just loved that movie, but like that show, Chef's Kiss.
The thing I find most interesting about this spin-off show that follows Cusco going to school. Cusco.
Poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Sorry, go ahead. No, you're so good. It's like centering around Cusco. He's got to graduate from Cusco Academy so he can become the emperor of the Inca Empire. Okay, and then Yzma, of course, is still there trying to scheme her way to sabotage him. But what's so fascinating to me is that David Spade did not come back as the voice of Cusco, but Patrick Warburton,
big and famous, and didn't have anything better.
Because Patrick Warburton and Eartha Kitt came back.
I love that.
And get this, John Goodman didn't reprise Pacha in season 1, but he came back for season 2.
Wait, I'm obsessed.
Pacha. And I just like, I just love he was like, you know what?
Hell yeah.
I'm on board now. He's like, I thought I was done with that, but I'm back now.
How could you not want to continue to be Pacha?
Oh my gosh. Oh, hold on. It seems like there was a critique. It says they were critiqued of the sexist objectification of Melina.
Listen, it was the early 2000s. We didn't know better, okay?
I need to go back and watch.
Forgive the mouse. Forgive the mouse. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh. At least they were like college age or something. You know, we're not talking about like high schoolers. He was going to, at least I think Cusco Academy. He was supposed to be like in a college, right? It was like him in college.
Beats me. I don't know what age he was.
The thing that sticks with me the most was he did a pronunciation of the word exactly as
exactly.
And that scratched something in my brain at like 12 years old.
I forgot about that until you said that.
That became like a vocal stim for like me and my sister and our cousins, like for weeks, months on end. We'd be like talking to each other years. Exactly.
You just unlocked that. I forgot about that.
Exactly.
Try it out. Try it out with your coworkers. Try it out with your mom. Try it out with your friends.
And that's all she wrote for that.
I'm obsessed.
Exactly.
I feel like we must rewatch an episode or two.
Of course. Of all
these.
But especially that one.
Because
I think it was actually like relatively like well received, and there's kind of like some kind of
misogyny
fun,
and sexism and
which I don't know. I just read one sentence on Wiki, and I'm like, huh? Ooh.
Hey?
Ooh. It was what was I gonna say? Like the comedy style seemed like super fun. He like breaks the fourth wall a lot, and blah,
which
blah,
we
blah, blah.
love.
We love.
My next one is probably the most fever dream of fever dreams. And that is a show that was called 16. And the way it looked was the number 6 and then the word teen.
I have never heard of this in my life.
Okay, so I was like, I have these like vague memories of this show. And it was originally a Canadian sitcom that then they made in like 2004.
Okay.
And then they started airing it on Nickelodeon in 2005 in the US of A. Okay. And it was kind of like a comedy drama show. It was set in like a mall in like a fictional town that was supposed to be like near Toronto or Toronto vibes. And it was based around these 16-year-old teenagers who worked in this galleria, this mall.
That's actually so cute.
And it was like a cartoon. And they all have like part-time jobs. And the show is just, they're always at the mall. And usually like they're meeting up in the the cafeteria area of the mall, and they're like chatting about things that teenagers chat about, crushes, relationships, their little part-time jobs.
Why do they look like the coolest kids ever? And also, why is this art style reminding me so much of like the My Scene?
Exactly.
Like 4 seasons of
exactly.
16. Exactly.
What I found so interesting when I did my quick Google Wiki research was that in the US, 24 out of the 93 episodes were banned from US broadcasting.
Why?
Due to what they considered to be too risque or inappropriate for kids.
Content. Like they were always pushing the limits, like with Degrassi and things like that. They were getting a little more edgy.
Yeah, also My Life with Derek. Do you remember that show? That's not on my list, but we could talk about that too.
Oh, you mean the siblings that wanted to kiss each other?
Yeah, yeah. And I'm pretty sure they do hook up at the end.
That's how I remember it.
So do Canadians like hooking up with their siblings?
Yeah, what's going on up north?
I'm just kidding. We also had Clueless. It was basically that.
Yeah, I guess so.
So I was like, okay, like what was inappropriate? And unfortunately, some of the episodes were deemed inappropriate because they had innuendos or talked about homosexual relationships. And in the US, homosexual marriage, obviously, gay marriage was not like
it
allowed.
Wasn't legal. It wasn't crazy.
Legal.
That's so wild of me.
But it was in Canada.
Yeah, based.
Isn't that crazy?
That's wild.
That was not that long ago. Anyway, so like some of the episodes were banned because of that. Boo. Some of them were banned though because they talked about like nude photographs.
Okay.
So that was a little bit more understandable.
Which I get because it's like the whole thing is like following 16 and like what kind of honest conversations are they having?
For sure. So it was giving like, it's just that it's not the vibe for Nickelodeon.
Totally.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was the vibe for.
Oh, they were still like talking about like farts and picking noses on there.
Yeah,
totally.
Yeah. Which is kind of interesting that they would like want to air that show anyways. I'm not quite sure how that came about. But anyways, I have fond memories of this show. I don't really remember much of it, but it was interesting from what I remembered.
Yeah.
Was there a girl with like a purple or
yes,
strip?
There is. Yeah. And then like a girl with like a blonde pixie cut.
Yes. Anyways. Couldn't really tell you any episodes or any other memories. I just remember that show and I was like, in my mind it is like melded with
my scene. I don't know what it is when I saw the art style. I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't really remember this, but I remember the my scene.
The art style gives like old computer games too, like just like old like Barbie games and like that kind of art style was like throughout a lot of different things. Because there was another show called like teen drama, teen like TD teen. So it aired at the same time.
Yeah.
Similar
kind of vibe. My next kind of fever dream show doesn't take place in a mall, but takes place in the Middle Ages. And that is Dave the Barbarian.
Hell yeah, I loved that show.
I saw a comment on a video of the theme song that I was watching before we filmed this, and they were like, he was like the first Chad.
And I love that. And that's so true.
Like
why is that so true?
He's just a himbo.
He's just a himbo.
I love it. I actually would love to go back and watch this one. I think it's like it centers around like these like three siblings. Their parents are like the king and queen of this like region. They're gone, and so the kids are there to like fight off like all of these, evils and protect their kingdom. And then you have like the youngest sister who's named Fang, who is like this whole thing.
Feral.
They're like, she's just kind of feral. Yeah. And they're like
untrained.
And then there's like this like kind of self-centered, very fashionable older sister named Candy.
Candy's a crazy name for
Candy? Why?
For like that era, the Stone Age, or like what is it
Dave,
like?
Fang, and Candy.
Is it Stone Age? Is that right?
Middle Ages. When was which?
What's the Stone Age?
They give Stone Age.
They're like what do you call it? Cavemen.
Middle Ages or medieval period.
Is cave people PC? Can I say that?
Medieval.
Did they live in a cave? Did I make that up?
It's giving like a mix of Stone Age meets medieval because they go on medieval themed adventures.
So what is Stone Age? What does that mean?
When was the stone? Let's learn age. They're like it was the age of the stone. Was around 2.5 to 3.3 million years ago until the beginning of the Bronze Age. Never heard of her.
Never heard of that.
Okay, wait. How much later was medieval age from stone? You want to guess?
Sorry, medieval from the Stone Age?
Yeah.
How many years?
Yeah. Medieval followed the
like
Stone
a million.
Age by about anywhere from 4,500 to 7,500 years. So like, anyways, it's a cartoon. I just like remember this show so like vaguely. It only got one season, but of course this was back when, a season would have like 22 episodes, not like 7 to 8 episodes.
Yeah.
So at least,
Dave got some time. Dave got some
some good airtime.
I remember that show playing like in the middle of the night. Dave the Barbarian.
It's like strong but a wimp or something like that.
Yeah.
It looks so cute. Like I'm like, wait, I feel like this one's actually gonna hold up. But I don't think it's on Disney Plus. So bring it to Disney Plus so we can all enjoy it.
What? It isn't? You're positive?
That's what comments were saying. Oh, the theme song. So.
That's rude. Do you know what else is not on Disney Plus?
What?
House of Mouse.
What?
And no one remembers this show.
What do you mean no one remembers the show?
No one I talked to remembers this show.
Mickey Mouse owned a nightclub. What's
Mickey
not to
Mouse
remember?
Clubhouse. No, different show. That's a different show. House of Mouse. Mouse of House.
The mouse. His house.
It's the Mouse's house.
Mhm.
Okay. The House of Mouse
Mouse house
had
always
to
wins.
have been.
What happened?
Oh my God, I thought I lost all my notes, y'all. Oh my God. Okay. The House of Mouse had to have been one of our favorite shows to watch together.
We loved it.
We loved it.
How many
aired-
episodes? Okay, give it to me.
Yeah, I got the facts for you.
Yeah,
if you
I'm
wanna,
ready. I'm ready.
If you wanna let me talk,
Yeah,
if you
yeah.
want if you want me to have the mic.
No, yeah, for sure.
You
I'll
want me to
shut
have
up.
the mic?
You know what? Actually, I'll unplug my microphone.
Yeah, let's
completely.
just unplug it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it started airing in 2001. It had 3 seasons, 52 episodes. So The House of Mouse was a show that focused on Mickey Mouse and all of his friends, that they were running this cartoon theater dinner and a show vibe, okay? And you would see all your favorite Disney characters walking through the front door, see them go sit at their seats at this like dinner theater.
Villains and princesses. Next to each other.
Breaking bread,
Yeah.
if you will. And they would, like, Mickey Mouse would host, and they would show like old cartoons, and it would be like a 22-minute airtime, and they would just show like a handful of their old cartoons. And it was so much fun because like a lot of the old like animated stuff, it was only like a few minutes long. So then they would show like a handful of them and have like bits in between.
Yes.
It was giving like a award show.
Yes, 100%. You're so right.
And it was just so much fun. And then like they would cut to like characters in the seats, and like they would have little comments.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And it would always be like, I don't know, they'd be leaning into like their iconic lines. Like there would be like a bit about something singing, and Ursula would be like, I want their voice. Yeah.
Also, what was funny about that is Belle and the Beast. He was still the Beast.
Yeah. We never see him in human form ever again, so I'm convinced she asked him to turn back. They found a witch to turn him back into Beast.
Into the Beast.
That's
and it's concerning.
Part 2.
It's concerning.
There was a second movie, and I think he's in Beast form.
Is he in Beast form again?
There's a Beauty and the Beast too.
I know that there's like the Christmas special, and he is also in.
Is it supposed to be like, you know, like during their time there or something?
So one of my memories though from that show, and I can't remember if this was like their movie length version.
One, you're right.
Was the House of Mouse where they get snowed in.
That's my favorite one.
The best.
The Christmas special.
The best.
I like to rewatch that one every Christmas when I can.
So I honestly need to know if anyone else remembers about House of Mouse, because
please let us know.
I need to know immediately. And Disney Plus, please, Disney, bring it to Disney Plus.
Bring us the House of Mouse. We yearn for the mouse house.
The House Mouse.
House Mouse.
Mouse of House. What was the? Remember the theme song? Because I just remember like it was like one of the lines was like, "Hey, do you want to dance?" And we would always like something like, "Do you want to dance?" And we'd be like, "No." Remember that?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, hang on.
I don't know any of these words right now.
You don't understand words?
No.
House of Mouse theme song. Rocking at the House of Mouse. It's the House of Mouse.
All this fun makes you jump and shout. Hey, little girl, wanna dance with you.
Yeah, that was the lyric.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, little girl, wanna dance with you was the lyric.
And you and me?
We would go, no! Because it does sound creepy. I stand by that.
We hated
We would
men back
yell
then.
it. We would yell it.
We knew it was wrong.
He goes, hey, little girl, wanna dance with you? We'd go, no!
We go, no! Oh my gosh! I totally forgot us doing that. That's hilarious. Wait. We were men haters back then.
As we should be.
At least creepy men.
It was
Hey,
giving
little-
creepy because, hey, little girl, wanna dance with you?
I love that our
That's how he sings it.
Yeah, our instinct was to yell at the TV and say, no, we don't want to dance with you. I am a little girl, and I don't want to dance with you.
You're grown ass man.
Magic man voice in
Magic
the TV.
voice man in the TV.
Singing House Mouse theme song. I never liked any of those like songs that are like called like grown women, little girl. That's a whole other rant. I'm about to scar you though, for real, by bringing this back to your memory.
Scared.
Did you remember the Honey, I Shrunk the Kids TV show?
No, I
This
don't.
was the ultimate fever dream where I remembered one specific episode
I'm scared.
that stuck with me for so long. I thought I was going like insane and be like, no, that couldn't have been a real thing. That couldn't have been a real thing that aired on Disney that I watched. And that was a family having an alien over for dinner. They're all gathered around a really lovely turkey dinner.
No, I don't remember.
And the alien goes, I'm so excited. He's ready to eat. Okay, they're hosting him.
Nope.
He takes a platter.
Nope.
He stands up, takes the platter, puts it on his chair.
Nope.
Sits on the platter, sucks it up with his butt.
No.
Alien eats with his butt.
No.
Yummy.
Nope.
Dancing in his
I
chair,
remember this.
Going, You think I'm making this up? It exists. And I'm going to pull up a clip right now to show you.
In my mind, that was in My Favorite Martian. Is that what the movie was called?
Yes. Not the episode being called Honey, It's No Fun Being an Illegal Alien.
Nope. No, I mean, yeah.
Hungry for chicken?
Right back at you, you carbon-based son of a
So he's
gun.
got the chicken plate in his hands. Seems normal. Now he's standing. Oh gosh, I can't even watch. Oh, the sound!
Oh,
What? Why is he being like orgasmic about it?
delicious. Very flavorful. Well,
I hate that I remember that.
Because it scarred us. It scarred us.
I'm gonna be sick.
I'm never looking at chicken the same again.
I'm never eating chicken again.
Who knows where it's been? What do you got next
Up
for me?
Larnox's butt.
What was his name? Who cares?
So my next one is Jojo Circus,
Oh, yeah.
which first aired in 2003. And it was on Disney Channel. And this was just a show about this cute little Jojo Tickle was her name.
Stop.
And she was a 6-year-old clown.
So cute.
And her pet lion, Goliath. This was before we, said like, hey, circuses, you can't have wild animals.
Yeah.
And abuse them.
And Jojo would never. Jojo would never.
It took the fun out of it. But anyways, it follows along their adventures, and they're all a part of this, like, her and her friends are learning little cute life lessons and learning how to be a part of the circus.
I remember you watching this one. The kind of almost like claymation kind of art style.
Yeah, it was so cute.
Absolutely adorable.
Absolutely loved.
That'd be a really
That'd
fun,
be
like,
a cute
deep cut Halloween costume. Stop.
And then Loki can be Goliath.
Yes!
And then Ted can be the teacher. I forget what she looks like, but it's fine.
Oh my gosh. The most extreme on Animal Planet. Do you remember this show?
Oh, this isn't like a cartoon. You went off the rails.
No, this isn't a cartoon, but this is like a fever dream TV
Yeah,
show.
I do remember that show.
This was a show that would come on Animal Planet, usually late at night, I would find. It first aired in 2002, and each episode would like focus on a specific animal feature. For example, like strength or speed, and it would count down like the most extreme. So it'd be like, top 10 strongest animals. Coming in at number 10, we've got the bear. But in between that, they would have these like animations, like comparing like humans, if we had the same attributes, like what it would be like.
That show was so weird.
This combination of like a human turning into like an animal, and like they'd have like a pig snout to show like how like, they would like breathe.
The pig man.
They would also count a little
That's
Seinfeld.
a Seinfeld reference for those of you who don't know.
They would also like count down like humans and their most extreme like strength states. Like
Weird.
at the same time as we're doing the other animals.
It's weird.
And it would just get so bizarre. And I just remember the most like fever dream of it all was they were showing, it was my first time to learn about like people who prefer to identify as animals and not like furries. Like they showed a man who wanted to live his life as like a lizard and he was like fully tattooed as like a lizard.
That
or
was
there
on
like a
that
leopard.
show?
It was part of the most extreme. They like referenced
Like the people who like cut their tongues in half to be snake-like.
Yeah. Things like that. It got really like, I mean, very extreme.
Remember the show where it would like show there was like was this the same show? No, it's probably a different show. But the person who was like growing out their fingernails. And they just like curled.
That was like, well, that was a world record, but I swear like world
there
record
was a
holders
show.
like that were in the most extreme.
Yeah, that was a show.
Yeah.
That was for sure on a show. I watched a lot of TV. Okay, my last one. I'm just going to say something and then I want you to guess.
Okay.
Kevin.
Well, of course, all of the little evangelical kids said, 3, 2, 1, penguins.
Actually, a lot of people don't know about that show.
Even the evangelicals?
3, 2, 1 Penguins came out in 2001 and it had a singular season.
Just one?
This show was it followed a twin siblings, Jason and Michelle.
There's two of them?
They're spending their summer with their British grandmother, who they call Grandmom, in Pennsylvania, I guess.
She's British, but she lives in Pennsylvania.
Don't ask questions. She's a collection of these little ceramic figurines that are her most prized possession that apparently were a honeymoon gift from her late husband. And in the very first episode, the kids are playing with them and they drop them. They get in an argument, I believe, and they drop them. And instead of them crashing and breaking, they come to life and they're in this spaceship and somehow they have a shrinking device that then shrinks one of the kids down.
Oh my gosh.
And each episode has some sort of like moral, biblical lesson to it.
Do the penguins have salvation? Because apparently the creators of VeggieTales came out and said that the Larry and Bob actually won't go to heaven because they're vegetables. And why do they got to say that?
Damn it. That's so disappointing.
But like, why did you feel the need to even say that?
That they're going to hell?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. You know why they're going to hell? Because they're vegetables that chased after money, clout, fame. They used each other. They used other people.
Other veggies to tell their tales.
Yeah. And they didn't pay them. They didn't pay the other vegetables. So, Bob, the tomato, actually is the one who is takes all the money. Larry, God bless him, doesn't know what's going on. All right, and he's carrying the show.
Yeah,
I mean,
of not knowing what's going on, it seems like Kevin in 3, 2, 1 Penguins is kind of
it's
goofball.
Vigil. They all have rhyming names, and so like the song like counts down like 3, 2, 1 Penguins, and then it ends with Kevin because he's the only one that doesn't have a rhyming name.
So funny.
Zigil, Fidgil, Rigil, Midgel.
I'm just making up stuff. There's 4 penguins. I thought it was 3 penguins. There's
3, 3 and Kevin.
That's even more. 3, 2, 1.
I think
there's 3.
I don't know. I don't know what the 3, 2, 1 is. Okay. I just work here, man. Okay. I don't have answers.
Oh my gosh. Man, I want to go find episodes of that show.
They're on YouTube.
See, like, okay, perfect.
Yeah.
They're probably like 7 minutes long each.
I think they're 22 minutes. I don't know. One thing said there was 2 to 3 seasons, so now I'm confused. But when I first Googled it, it said
your hiatus too.
Who knows? Who cares? Honestly, it was trash TV. Not the good kind of trash TV.
Okay, my last one is Naturally Sadie. Came out in 2005, at least to the Disney Channel. It was on the Family Channel, which is like Canada's.
ABC?
It's Canada's like Disney Channel, basically.
Okay, yeah.
So
we ripped a lot from Canada.
Yeah, we kind of did. We kind of took a lot of their TV shows. We're like, you know what? Why would we make anything else? We'll go and take that. And just followed this like 14-year-old girl who was an aspiring like naturalist. So she like is kind of seeing everything through the lens of like, like studying like the creatures in her life, like her friends and future boyfriends and
Not
things
the
like
friends.
that.
I have like vague memories of that, but
it's so fuzzy.
It's so fuzzy.
It's so fuzzy, and there's not much else that I can put together there.
Just so fuzzy. It might work.
I feel like I didn't like it.
I don't remember liking that show. It's giving one of those like late night ones that you're like, blech. You know how like certain shows make you nauseous, or is that just me?
That's just you. We've had this, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't feel nauseous by it.
I think that was one of them for me. That and Full House. Could never watch Full House.
Whatever happened. Okay, no, stomach ache there. There are some theme songs
that give me
ache,
so nausea.
Yeah, okay.
You get it.
I get it actually. The
You were
theme
being
song.
so fake before.
No,
you get it.
I just started Gilmore Girls for the first time ever.
You didn't tell me this. You don't tell me anything anymore.
2 days ago. You were on vacation.
Why didn't you text me?
Because you were on vacation. By the way, how are your plants? I'm so sorry I forgot to water them. Did they die?
I haven't had time to investigate yet. I flew in yesterday, went straight to work, then passed out as soon as I got home from work, and then had to get up and I had a clopin.
Oh my, not the clopin.
It was a whole thing.
Oh my god.
And then I came here and I just there's no time.
Oh my gosh. Well, okay, we'll catch up on that later. Anyways, y'all, we would love to hear from you. Let us know any of those forgotten TV shows, the ones that are a little bit fuzzy, but you just want to make sure, you're not the only one out there that remembers it.
Drop it in the comments, y'all. And thanks for tuning in for another episode of The Fuzzy Pod. If you didn't know, we have a Patreon where we post a bonus episode the first Monday of every single month.
What she said.
And don't forget to give us a rating and review over on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, subscribe to our YouTube, and leave us a cutie little comment. Tell us how cute we are.
Thank y'all so much again for being here, and we will see you next Fuzzy Friday.
Bye.